We play.
We fight.
We conquer.
Alrighty. Well, that was a terrible start. I'm sorry. We're traveling with Yuriko.
Are you tired, Yuriko?
No, Lord Saka. This is the best day I've had since our afternoon at Lake Omi.
I don't remember that. You are sure that was me?
It was so long ago. You must have forgotten.
I'm like an elephant. I never forget. I might forget. Yeah. Oh, I complain a little bit not every time. For a while there, I was literally complaining for like 3 weeks straight, every single time, almost every single video. And I just did another one to say, hey guys, guess what? I just want to let you guys know that your new upload thing still is the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life, and I hate it, and you need to revert it back because this is garbage. Everyone feels this way, but I know you don't listen to your user base.
The war hasn't
So, yeah. But I just wanted to keep you guys aware that your stuff is crap. Bye. Basically. Something along those lines, and it's actually really close to what I said. I've run into quite a few struggles trying to get the Indie Bros thing going that I've been trying to do.
We pay our respects to the Shimura warriors buried here. Then spend the afternoon writing poems.
I remember, Yuriko.
Let's write one now.
Oh, cool. We'd compose another haiku. So, essentially, one of the things that we're trying to do that I think is important, and I've seen it with many other companies, both from publishers to other independent, other PR people, PR companies, they will do live streams of various different games that they're covering. Moving Mountain, Soaring Ambition, Breakable Walls. I like the Unmoving Mountain. So they'll do like a live stream maybe once a week or something like that, just various different games that they cover. And that's something that they can offer as they do more of that. You know, it builds up, more and more people come check it out. The folks will oftentimes do giveaways of various different games and things as well during all of this. And it's just it's a smart way of really having an extra service that we can provide to other people. That being said, you know, it's going to be a hard thing to grow. Well, I don't know if I'm meeting resistance or people are just super busy or what the case is, but we've finally, after a long time of me bugging them, they finally created the Twitch account. And they gave me the login credentials, but you have to have the code from the email, and I can't get the guy with the email to actually respond to me to give me the code that I need to actually get in there and set everything up and prepare it. So it's a little frustrating. Stone abides, rushing water, endlessly flowing water, but the works of men are frail. Ooh, I like that. That kind of goes with the whole mountain thing. World's worst search tools for supposedly the world's best search company. Yeah, its support is really difficult to get. Well, I told you guys that I ran into, I think it was last stream, I've run into a copyright claim where I can't actually talk to any like YouTube employee. Life blossoms and fades, life flows into death. Lords and clans vanish. Yeah, why not?
Unmoving mountain. The works of men are frail. Lords and clans vanish.
I feel like his voice is always a little low, but I think it's loud enough that you guys can hear it.
Well said, my lord.
Yeah.
The proud do not endure. The greatest of us fall in the end.
So my hours for this month are really abysmal, but
Should
that's
return to Omi.
almost completely my own doing.
I know better than to argue.
Good. You learned something today. Kazumasa used to say Lord Shimura was too concerned with that castle.
The strongest point on the island.
He equated strength with the huge, the immovable. Like a mountain.
Yet a point. Doubt and indecision have destroyed armies. In the midst of battle, true leaders must stay rooted, stand firm.
But look at that waterfall.
Oh, no.
That immovable rock.
I mean, my hours for the Indie Bros are real
Yields
low
to
this
water.
month.
The strength we need is all around us.
I told you guys I had like...
I have one more place I would like to visit.
She's really
When
padding
you're
this out, isn't she? I told you guys that I needed a little bit of recovery time after the last few months, or I guess last month really has just been kind of chaotic, crazy. A lot of stuff I kind of poured all my everything into, and that drained me. And then, like I said, I didn't what I expected didn't really come to fruition, or what I had hoped for. So it is what it is. I've recovered. I'm feeling much better about everything right now. But yeah, I just didn't get that much done this month. The stuff that's easier, that's like, oh hey, go stream, go do this, showcase this, send out emails talking to so and so, and there's like a whole bunch of different things that I do. But like the easier things that I've been able to do haven't been there, and I've really there just hasn't been that much for me to do. I guess I could have done more, but I didn't. So I still am like tragically short of where I should be. Now I'm okay with it. My wife's okay with it because she knows, how much I've done over the last little bit. And so long as they're okay with it, then I'm fine. That's all good. Hey, we gotta get a cricket here for Exiled. So long as they're like, well, you requested this many hours or what have you, and you didn't fulfill it. I don't think that's gonna be the case, but
Lord Sakai.
you never know. It shouldn't be, but yeah, I don't know why I'm really meeting with the amount of resistance. It's not like tangible or like there's hatred or anger. It's just like stuff needs to be flowing quicker. I shouldn't be waiting days and days to do something because one person won't get back to me or another. They should be getting back to me every day. Just like they hope and expect us to hopefully get back to them within a day or two if they request something. Makes sense. Yeah, more of that. It could even be a case of persons doing too much and things slip through the cracks. It happens. It happens.
Excuse me. The cold wind is getting to me.
Yuriko, you're not well.
Nonsense.
Let me take you to Akashima. They can treat you.
We have to visit someplace special.
Where?
It's not far. After that, I promise, we will see your healers.
Fine. But if you start feeling worse, we go straight to Akashima.
Of course, my lord. Always so stern.
I'm leaning toward potentially, I don't know if maybe I'll finish out the month trying to do the 5-hour a day stream. I might move it down to 4 hours just to see. Like, I don't know. 5 hours seems like a long time, and folks come and go, but it's not really
Where's this special
picking
place
stuff
of
up.
yours?
So
You'll see.
we'll see.
You cannot tell me?
I won't have to.
I'll make my wife a little happier. She can sleep in more if she can sleep. She's been having actually an incredibly hard time sleeping lately.
Lead the way.
Like last night,
If you can keep up.
Careful, Yuriko.
probably only slept for 1 or 2 hours, and then she was up, and then I finally came to bed, and I don't think she slept at all, and she finally left sometime around probably 6 to 8 something this morning. She went upstairs to try to sleep or something. I don't know. But I know she's stressed out and worried. She's trying to start a dieting type situation today. I've started trying not to eat like a greedy little pig yesterday, so we'll
There's
see.
an onsen around here, isn't there?
Small amount of depression eating every once in a while feels good, but then you get to deal with the consequences from that. So it's fine.
These
I've already started working out and stuff again, so just trying to get into a little bit better shape. Can you get off the horse, please? There we go. We're going to the old smoky oh god. Uh-oh. What is this gonna do? Woman, you better have clothing on.
Isn't it beautiful?
Very.
We already know about butt time.
Why are we here?
We don't need old lady butt time, too.
Are you upset? I hope it's not wrong of us to come.
I don't understand.
What is happening?
It's so painful to see you weighed down by sadness with Lady Sakai and the little one.
Uh-oh.
Yuriko, are you alright?
It's nothing. I just felt a little faint.
When did you last eat?
Yesterday, I think.
Wait here. I'll find us something.
I'm not a child.
Please, Yuriko. Rest here a moment.
As you wish, since you ask so sweetly.
I'll be back soon.
That's disturbing, slightly.
Maybe there's game nearby.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna see if maybe... I didn't even start the recording today because my brain is apparently shot. I'm just gonna pull it off. I did use my other program again today, or last night. I was like, oh, well, I'll just fix it with the other program. It didn't work, so there's still some problem. So I'll have to play around with it some more. Like I said, I can't wait until these videos are done, and I won't have to deal with this anymore. Like, this game itself is done. The game I'm still having fun with. Some of the stuff, again, feels, like they're padding content. But again, it's part of the story beats, and the story isn't bad. There's parts of it that's not great, but by and large, it's pretty good. Yeah, nice little small hop off of that you did there. So yeah, I'm looking forward to playing more of the game and seeing the conclusion, but I'm also looking forward to just... Oh, I gotta hunt a boar, do I? I'm also just looking forward to not having to do that at all. Alright. I don't think I need to cook the boar while I'm hunting it.
A boar.
Right into booty. Oops. Apparently I'm just aiming a little low. Alright, I headshot all three of the boars, and I flank shot one of them.
I bring this to Yuriko. Make her eat a little.
There's a hallucination dart upgrade. Yeah. Who thinks that Yuriko's not going to be alive anymore? I mean, she's clearly going slightly crazy. Also, she might have had a little fling with Papa Sakai there, because she brought him to Springs and was talking about how he was weighed down with the little one and Lady Sakai, who was clearly sick at some point. So...
Yuriko! Yuriko! Her horse isn't here.
Uh-oh.
She rode off.
Fake horse. Come. Oh, hold on. I gotta look at the tracks first. Does that mean the horse went that way? Yeah, it does. That's what I thought.
Hiya!
It's not as bad as Percy Jackson. We watched that last night with him. Realizing the multiple main characters not knowing math. I don't think I've ever seen any of those movies. There's two of them, I think. I don't think I've seen either one.
She came this way. Yuriko's horse. She can't be far.
Did she burn herself after tying herself to a stake? Like, what? What is happening? I see footprints. This is an interesting place. Yeah, no, I would have never figured that one out, buddy. Thanks.
Yuriko!
My lord.
What are you doing, lady? All you do is sit there and wait.
Yuriko, are you hurt?
No. I was just...
Mud
got
bath.
lost.
Where were you going?
I saw my mother.
Uh-oh.
She waved but kept walking. I had to catch up.
I'm bringing you home.
No. My mother. I have to make an offering.
You do not.
Please. For all the times I've done as you asked. Come with me.
And Jules, no. So what I think I might do,
Pay respects to my mother.
I might do the first hour of the stream, cut the stream, then start it again, and then just do
Don't
recordings
push
after that.
yourself.
Like I said, I kind of forgot the...
Thank you.
I forgot the first couple of, or first little bit to actually record. Because I was dumb doing other things. It's okay. I know in the next few days I get through it. If everything's fine for the end of this month and we're all okay, and the world keeps turning, next month's going to be better.
My mother would
I already
take
have
me on
plans.
long walks in these woods and teach me about the plants.
Like I said, I'm feeling much
Maybe
better
that's why
too.
you saw
Mentally and emotionally and creatively. Well, the recording thing didn't work, which is part of the problem, but I'm thinking if maybe I do it in hour-long increments, it might work better. I don't know. Because, like, my local recording, where it was like 2.5 or 3 hours, or whatever it was, for the episode before the stream before the last one,
They're
it didn't
always
work.
there.
And I don't know why, and I can't get it. I can't get it to work, and I don't know how. It's driving me nuts. So, who knows? I might just throw the entire raw thing up there and we'll see. If that even works. I'm not even sure if it will. My horse is very noisy. I don't know what his problem is. You don't like the rain, maybe? Is he the undead horse again? He doesn't look undead, but he might just be wet. No, he does. He does. He is wet, and it's kind of blocking it. He's got like mange or something.
My family is here.
Some more crickets. You know, her 2-part chain has been almost an hour long. Might even be more than that at this point.
Oh, Kazumasa. That night, you brought little Jin to me. And he was so sick after all that time in the
What is
forest.
floating down there?
We had already lost Lady Sakai. Kazumasa, are you listening?
I'm listening.
I made him drink that remedy my mother taught me. We sat by his side the whole night. You held my hand. Do you remember?
Yes, I remember.
He's lying.
That night, I was so scared. So sad for little Jin. But I was so happy.
Because he might die. No.
Does that make me a bad person?
Why were you happy?
No.
When he recovered. When you taught me how to ride. The day we rode to the onset. Oh, the sunset was red and full. That
was what?
the best day of my life.
Sounds underwhelming, but Okay. So she like our grandmother or just like a servant
It's
lady?
dark, Kazumasa.
Very
Tell me what you see.
confused about all of this. What
can
do I see?
All the way to Yarikawa.
I remember the war. A tragedy for all the clans.
Good people remain there. Castle Kaneda.
I wish you weren't there so often.
Why do you say that?
You have many responsibilities. I am grateful for the time we share. But I always want more.
Yeah, so yeah, if she isn't like family, then it seems like Papa might have been doing a little bit more than he should have been doing
There's
with the
temple
nursemaid.
in Kushi. You can see the pagoda.
Every new year, I pray there for you and little Jin.
I mean, maybe
and
not.
my family.
Jin is lucky you take such good care of him.
That seems to be what's being alluded to, though.
Now tell me what you see.
Uh-oh.
Yuriko?
Well, if nothing else, despite her slight delirium there, I feel like she died in
Rest, Yuriko.
a happy way, at least.
The strength we need is all around us. The mighty fall at last, to be no more than dust before the wind.
Right. Well, that sucks, but again, I guess it's good too. Hey, fake horse, don't touch me. It's you and your mange and your nastiness. You're the reincarnated Kage, almost. So, this is something I always wondered, right? So, you always see in Japanese movies or whatever, people sitting like that, where they tuck their feet underneath them and then they sit like that. Doesn't that hurt? Has anybody sat like that? After a little while of sitting like that, aren't your legs in pain? Like your knees hurt? So, I mean, I've sat that way a few times, but it is not... Yeah, but it seems like it's an unnecessary amount of stress on your body. Even my lower back hurts a little bit when I sit that way. Like, it just seems like like you would have nothing but like knee and joint problems. And getting up and down from that. What is a Slavic squat exactly? I'm sorry. Is that where they just squat down and that's it? They don't actually sit? I can squat for a while, but yeah, my legs would fall asleep. Exactly. Because even when I was at work, I'd have to clean out a fridge or whatever at the movie theater and whatnot. Or whatever the case, whatever I had to do, like rotate the water or whatever it was, I would oftentimes kneel down like that and sit like that. And then I'd go to get up, my legs were like screaming after just a few minutes of that. And for whatever reason, that's more comfortable. That's more comfortable than like basic sitting for some people. I don't know. That's fine. It's not like you guys are terrible people and blah. That's okay. I don't know how that works because it doesn't work that way for me at all. It just seems like unnecessarily large amount of pain that you're throwing yourself into, or just uncomfortableness. And it also seems like it's going to be really bad on your joints. All right, let's go figure out what happened with Tomoe, and then I think at that point we're almost done. We have a little bit more here with Norio's tale, and then that's it. We have like 2 things for Norio's tale, a few more things from Ishikawa, and then I guess we're done. Let's do it. I hit start instead of fast travel because I'm smart. Sorry. Options instead of fast travel because I'm smart like that. It's just I don't know. I feel like it's probably better on your lower back to sit that way because you're sitting more upright. you have a little bit more of, I don't know. It just seems like it would be better on your lower back if you're used to it. Like that one is definitely, if you're used to it, it would be better on your back. But on your legs and your joints and everything else, it just seems so much worse. And like getting up from that position, I don't know. Is that easier or harder or the same as getting up from? Probably easier than getting up from sitting like actually on your butt on the ground. But it's the same situation, right? They sit like that. Sometimes they'll have a pillow down, like you see in more modern things, or like anime, for instance, right? And then they have the tables that are like real low, like a coffee table for us, or even lower than that, and that's like their main table. To me, that's very bizarre.
Sensei Ishikawa said he'd meet me here.
I'm not like insulting it or anything. It just seems very bizarre, and like sitting in a chair has to be more comfortable. Like 100% has to be. So why do they? Is it tradition maybe? Why do they still choose to do stuff like that, or is that not really a thing that's done anymore?
He's not here.
Because I feel like it is something that's still done.
I'm looking for a samurai, an archer.
The sensei headed toward the coast. He said you should catch up with him to join the hunt.
Join the hunt, you
And
say?
you'd know what that meant.
Let's go take a nap. No, I'm trying to position in my chair right now. Startians. I say it's more comfortable sitting in a chair, and then I'm over here whining and complaining about sitting in a chair. It's fine. I need a new chair though. Like, in all honesty, this chair is kind of meh. It works, but only barely. Like, I think I told you guys, the thing, like the arms of the chair are really adjustable. So like underneath, there's like a handle, like where you can like put your fingers. It's hard to explain. It's almost like a cog looking thing, but it's all plastic, and that's the handle. You can turn it and screw it in to tighten it up, or loosen it and then move the arm further away or closer. Well, on the right hand side, that broke off like within a month of having it. And then the arm itself, the button that you can press to push it up or down, half of that broke out and fell out the other side. I have it sitting right here, which means that the arm will just fall and the other part of the button will just fall out, and nothing will stop it unless I somehow attach it somehow to it. So I have like a shoelace tied around that part of the chair to make it work. So it's very rigged. The cushion part of the chair is not very cushiony anymore. The arms are starting to break down, and it's just, I don't like this chair. And honestly, there hasn't been a tremendous amount of other options where I went to get the chair.
Sensei Ishikawa is in trouble.
He was in trouble. Oh, this guy's not even paying attention. Yeah, made things a little bit difficult. Oh, he got that guy. What's... Oh, there you are. I feel like there's at least one more person somewhere. Hello? Yes, hello? Nope. Okay. Well, we're gonna run over here like a goober. Like, that guy got shot from over here, so where's Ishikawa at? Oh. Where did that guy come from?
Over here.
I looked there.
Get down.
Oh, okay.
You're wounded.
I'll survive.
You should have waited for me at the camp.
I had a lead on Tomoe.
Oh, no.
I couldn't risk losing her.
Were those her archers?
One of them shouted my name.
More on the way. Tend to your wound. I'll take them.
Oh, don't say that. Oh, crap. They're coming from this side, huh? Ah! Enjoy that. Got him. Who else shot at me? I'm so confused. There's so many things. Do you guys even see the enemy at this point? Like, I feel like I'm blind. Okay. Oh, you son of a ducker. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I just couldn't find the one guy. That was my biggest problem right there. That first dude was just like, well, it was the third guy, actually. Couldn't find him at all. He's just like hiding in the trees amongst the brush in the fog. And I'm like, arrows are flying at me from over there. Yeah, could have been better.
They had you surrounded.
Is generally considered the respectful way to sit in the presence of superiors or elders. So otherwise permitted.
That's not why they outmaneuvered you.
If you have an insight, share it.
You didn't notice them because you were too focused on finding Tomoe.
It's true.
Even I make mistakes, Sakai.
No, you don't. Except with her.
Ow.
We should get moving.
I mean, that dude might have been the ghost of Mongol. Let's call it Mongol, because why not? It sounds wrong and weird, so. Alright, Ishikawa, let's go.
What do you know about the camp?
Archers, for the most part. Tomoe has been seen with them on raids all over Akashima.
She won their trust.
She's a useful tool to divide and conquer, for now.
Well, that's good.
Tomoe betrayed you before she sided with the Mongols. But you never told me exactly what happened.
She used my teaching to help a band of assassins. They paid well.
It still doesn't explain why she attacked you.
Sakai, how does a samurai deal with an assassin?
You retaliated and attacked her.
I dealt with Tomoe as I would any common murderer.
She was your student.
I don't make exceptions, Sakai.
First Hironori Nagao, now Tomoe.
Don't be the next to disappoint me.
Well, I mean, I've assassinated tons of people. Have you not been paying attention? Like, full-on sneak up, stabbity-stab, poke in the back, and they dead.
They hunt people for sport.
Not sport. Practice.
They're ruthless.
Indulging violence weakens the warrior. Too much food or drink.
I feel like Ishikawa would be very, very happy to murder me at this point.
What did she do before that?
Her mother belonged to a merchant family in Umugi.
Oh, almost murdered a deer with my horse.
Why do you ask?
Killing is not learned overnight, even for a prodigy with a bow.
She was born with a taste for bloodshed.
Who wasn't? I mean, that's terrible. Well, I'll have
More of Tomoe's work.
to apologize to persons in
Archers
case somebody
hunt the
saw it
people of Akashima like dogs.
Tomoe and her allies are too hungry for violence.
for posting the video on
Killer
accident
masters
for
a
like
weapon.
30 seconds.
Samurai masters himself.
You've devoted your life to mastering the bow.
To the bow, yes. Not to killing.
Now you're splitting hairs.
I've tied a wounded man to my horse with a bowstring. Used an arrowhead to cut meat when I had no knife.
You're saying a bow is more than a weapon.
And a samurai is more than a killer.
Well, some samurai are ghosts. Spooky. Spooky,
can't win
spooky
Tomoe back. We have no
ghosts.
choice. We have to kill her.
I trained her. I share the blame for her actions. I will end this.
You only share the blame if you encouraged her thirst for violence.
I made her my student.
At 3 p.m. my time, so in
You
another
didn't see it.
2 hours,
That
15,
scares you,
14 minutes.
It bothers me.
It's just the embargo day. It's not super secret. It's just, it is what it is. It's other side. I can talk that the video's coming out. I just can't post anything until then. But I accidentally hit the save button instead of switching it to schedule like I intended. So I switched to private and then I set it to schedule. So it was up for like 30 seconds to a minute maybe.
We will go on
Hopefully
foot from here.
that's fine. It's the first time I've done that though. So like I said, I'll apologize to the PR person. Say I accidentally did this thing, and I didn't do it on purpose. Just want to let you guys know. Like I wasn't trying to get anything past you guys.
Definitely a
I am
camp
sorry.
of archers.
'Cause, you know, like, be honest, right? Survey the camp. Is there a spot to survey at? There it is. Alright, we got these dudes.
Korean-style archery.
The hybrid Tomoe is teaching them.
Training
There's
to
her
fight samurai.
We
target
will give
practice.
them more to learn.
We take the camp, then find out where she is.
The moment you attack, my arrows will strike home.
Oh, I get to go in? Wait, I gotta get all the way over there? Oh, no, I don't. Okay. Surprise! I'm totally not assassinating people, even though it's literally called assassination. Just letting you know. Oh, these guys seem very upset. Hey, you know, it's a lot easier to do this without any delay. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize how much that affected me. Oh, you get hit with an arrow? I don't think that's your biggest problem. I actually almost aimed like a real person there.
You are improving. Tomoe is not here.
Let's make sure. Look around.
It's weird. It's a weird game, but I like it. It's like nothing I've ever seen before. So, I just
Supply list.
might do well, might not.
Japanese bows and targets. Delivery locations all over Toyotama.
She's setting up more training camps.
One in Otsuna, another in Kushi.
I can leave it like this. I said switching to the switching the monitor's input thing is kind of I don't particularly like that, but that's fine. So I have my normal computer stuff going through a DVI to HDMI converter thing because I don't have two HDMI outputs on my monitor, or inputs I guess on my monitor, so I can't just plug the HDMI cables in straight up. But oddly and strangely, and I don't really understand how this is possible, since I do have the... Oh, no, never mind. I already figured that out. That's right. This is plugged in directly into the HDMI. I'm like, I don't understand how it's getting sound through my monitor or if this is plugged into the HDMI. Or if this is going through the DVI, but it's not. It's not. Which explains everything. Explains everything. I also have a VGA connection, so technically I have 3 inputs for my monitor. And I might even have an HDMI to, or VGA to HDMI converter as well somewhere. But, meh. Alright, search the camp for signs of Tomoe. Didn't I already look at this? I could have sworn I looked at this already.
Message.
Maybe not.
Japanese.
What does it say?
Great Khan, conqueror of Tsushima. Before the year is over, your archers will know all I do about killing samurai. And I will deliver the heads of Sensei Ishikawa and Jin Sakai.
Tomoe was here.
My monitor is like 7 to 8 years old.
I gave her everything. And she threw it away.
She's a threat. There is only one way this ends.
I know what must be done.
Knowing and doing are different.
Yeah, they are.
Questioning whether I am samurai. Tomoe was my greatest achievement.
Dude, you just insulted me all the time, aren't you?
But if I destroy her to save this island.
Well, obviously you have
It's
to.
my duty.
Do you know how many horrible things she's done?
The list we found. We will use it to track down the other camps.
And we will end Tomoe's treachery.
Sounds about right, Exile.
Sakai. You are a fine warrior. You could become a great leader. But do not question my integrity again.
Or what, old man? Come on now. Jeez. Like we get it, but like you let all this stuff spiral out of control. We have good reason to question your integrity. It's not like it's just unfounded, man. And then you've seen me what I can do. Yeah, you're a good archer. You see the armor I'm wearing? I could absorb quite a few arrows before I murder you. And I don't think your swordsmanship is on par with mine, so like calm yourself, man. Calm yourself. I did see at Costco they had an LG monitor, 27-inch, 144 hertz, which is what I want, not necessarily LG. It's what I want, but I assume that it being a Costco monitor, and as cheap as it was like $270 or something, which is pretty cheap for Canadian electronics. It probably had like a terrible refresh rate and a bunch of other bad stuff, but I was tempted to actually go check it out, but I'm not ready for it yet. That's going to be after the new camera, and possibly after the new chair. It might even be after the new computer, which is like a year and a half, 2 years away. So, we'll see. Alright, what am I doing? He said to do things. List, find stuff, kill people. Rawr. Alright, so I guess we're going to go meet him up here to continue our adventure. The Ghost and the Demon Sensei. Oh boy. Well, that sounds like it's going to be fun. Let's go do that. How is this? Oh, sorry. Slightly before the current PC, it's connected to something. I don't know if like other folks have already finished this game or not. I assume they have. Because I know some people do like 8, 10, 12, however many ridiculous amount of hours of streams. You know. So like it's very possible, it's very possible. But I have to imagine like a lot of people haven't finished it. So I'm actually quite curious as to how let's see how to phrase it. Well, I guess just how many people are still watching, or how many people are still interested in Ghost of Tsushima overall.
The ghost! Don't kill me!
Why would I kill you?
What's going on?
Take whatever you want.
Okay, thanks.
I'm not a thief.
Everyone knows you're attacking caravans. The ghost and the demon Sensei.
Sensei Ishikawa? That's a lie.
I've heard you myself.
Heard us? When?
Not long ago. Tearing up the road like starving wolves.
It's a far cry from almost 300,000, but still quite a bit.
How are
So the
Sensei
current
Ishikawa
PC
and I
it's connected to.
blamed
Gotcha.
for highway robbery?
I read that wrong.
Both. Find out who's responsible.
Alright, so Lord Ishikawa, north of Kawaramada village. Apparently people are freaked out by us, which is good. Fear is always the way you want to rule your people. It's not. Oh, also I did some looking up and reading about samurai and guns. And apparently at different periods, and I think this might have been one of the periods where they did not actually use guns. There are different periods where they didn't use guns, and then there were some where they actually did. And apparently, and at least one of the resources, or sources I guess you can say, that I found, the highest honor you can receive was actually a one-on-one duel. So if you were able to win one-on-one duels, that was the highest honor. The second highest honor was actually gun honors for a samurai and is it ashigaru, or like foot soldiers that were untrained. So it was more common for those folks, but
Sensei!
Well, that's not who I wanted to jump, but okay. Whoa, whoa, guys, come. How did you? Good job.
About time you showed up.
You're welcome, Sensei.
About time you showed up. You're welcome, Sensei. What's going on up here? Who's this guy?
You're the ghost.
Thank you.
What happened here?
His caravan was ambushed.
Lots of attacks lately. People say you're stealing supplies. Or sided with the Mongols.
Rest easy. I'll discuss this with Lord Sakai.
And from what I'm also to understand, Japanese guns were more accurate and better
She sows
than European
paranoia
guns
and
at the
fear.
time.
Attacking caravans, blaming us. I caught up to his group too late. Saved him, but not the others.
Where was he ambushed?
Close. Why?
Find the ambush site. Track the rest of Tomoe's group to their camp.
That makes sense.
What's wrong?
Nothing. She has me off balance.
Uh-huh.
We'll put an end to that.
Will we?
Rest here. Eat the food I gave you, and wait a while before you leave.
Thank you, Sensei.
Show me where he was ambushed.
How did you find me?
Someone heard a convoy being chased.
People avoid the roads because of Tomoe. When I caught wind of a merchant chancing a supply run, I followed.
What's Tomoe's
Why
goal?
would Tomoe attack supply runs in Kushi Prefecture? There's no strategic importance.
No. But Kushidera Temple inspires people. Could be a Mongol effort to break morale here.
You don't sound convinced.
I think that's part of it. Not all. Tomoe betrayed everything I taught her. Then she betrayed me. And after me, her home. I'll hunt her past the horizon if I must.
So I assume this is sometime around the mid-1200s is when this game is taking place, based on context. Could be anywhere from like the mid to late 1200s. And I believe at that particular time, I'm not sure, because again, you know, history is not necessarily an exact
There's the
science.
convoy.
And more victims of Tomoe. Let's see what we can
You would
learn.
think it would be, but it's oftentimes you have conflicting reports, right? Somebody might say, oh, somebody did this. Somebody might say somebody did that. Like I said, I've read a few different things. A lot of them agree, but not all of them. But I don't believe during this time they actually used guns as samurai. So
No other survivors.
Japanese and Mongol arrows.
Of course.
And I believe actually later on too, there was a reign. Somebody that Triple J mentioned earlier, being actually outlawed and banned guns for
And we'll find
his
them.
reign.
It's a warning to the people of Kushi.
From Tomoe.
From Lord Sakai and Sensei Ishikawa. No travel is permitted on these roads, on pain of death.
Crude, but effective. This is the last time Tomoe and her men will ambush anyone in Kushi Prefecture.
Oh,
Come.
really? Let's go.
Hurry!
Why is your horse faster than mine?
Dismount here.
Oh boy.
Quickly. There's no time to scout the camp.
Now who's rushing in with his hakama half-tied?
Excuse me? Tie your hakama, man. Jeez. Want that flapping in the breeze?
Why is she here alone?
I'll cut her loose.
Someone, help!
You'll be free soon.
This seems like a very good spot for an ambush. Is it Tomoe?
No, please, no.
What?
We're here to help.
She said,
Tomoe? What did she say?
she said I could live until the samurai came.
Uh-oh. Grab her.
No! On the ledge!
This seems bad. Dear Lord in heaven. Oh, that missed, really? Okay. Come on. Ow. Nope. I saw that missing. The second one I didn't see missing, though. That looked like it hit him dead on. Mad arrows? No.
Sakai.
Why didn't we try to, like, save her or anything? We just like, oh, okay. And then we ran for our lives. So, like, what?
Tomoe set a trap for us, and we walked right into it.
I spoke with her 2 days ago.
Sorry, you did what now?
Tomoe?
The captive.
Oh.
Heard her talking about a Japanese woman she saw with the Mongols. I asked her to find out where they were camped and report back.
Oh, that didn't feel good.
What?
Ow, that was my shoulder.
It could have gone the other way. We'd be standing over Tomoe's body instead.
You talk about what it means to be a warrior. How Tomoe undermines that. But you and she are the same.
You expect us to be perfect.
You claim to be.
Your uncle, me, Masako Adachi. But only a child expects perfection of his elders.
Finish your thought, Sensei.
Yeah.
We all carry weapons. We all choose between life and death.
And you're too comfortable with that power.
And if I weren't, I would be dead. And so would you, Ghost.
Not everyone can be a samurai.
But we're all killers.
That's fair. He makes a valid point.
We still have a camp in Otsuna to deal with.
Alright, we got one more to do for him, and then we go for the finale. The final thing. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to drop the stream for the 5 viewers that are here for like 30 seconds maybe. And then we're just going to start it back up. And yeah, we're going to go from there.